And it's a talking point actually that I kind of want to bring up is Matty Phillips, because there was some news, some minor news, nothing crazy today out of camp. He was actually taking line rushes with Andrew Mangiapane and Nazem Kadri. So let's talk about Robert quickly about that, and then we'll get mine and Noah's 2 cents on the line rushes today.
Well, that's super interesting because I don't think Phillips has ever had like a legit opportunity to make the Calgary Flames. So
no,
the fact that he's playing with Mangiapane and Kadri, maybe he gets a preseason game or two with those two guys, could potentially go a long way in maybe making a run at a roster spot. But last night in Vancouver, I thought he was the Flames' best forward. He was skating really well, made some really nice plays, was dynamic offensively, had multiple 2-on-1s, and then set up the overtime goal to big bad Michael Stone there. So yeah, I thought he was fantastic, and I would love to see him get an opportunity with some actual NHL talent, because I think he deserves it, man.
Me too, man. Like, this guy was arguably, if not arguably their best player in Stockton last year.
Mm-hmm.
Had himself a whale of a season. And yeah, he really hasn't ever had that chance. Everybody's penciling, and we talked about this last episode too, just about everybody kind of penciling in Jakob Pelletier to take an open roster spot. I would much rather see a guy like Matty Phillips, who's grinded it out. He's a 5th-year pro this year. Like, he's been playing pro hockey for 5 years, and he's got 1 NHL game under technicality. Like, he didn't even really play. He played in 1 NHL game in 5 years. This guy deserves a shot. He is a workhorse. He's a great hockey player, and I think he deserves a spot. No, go ahead.
One thing though, does Daryl Sutter think he deserves it?
No.
Probably not.
Obviously not.
No, probably not. But then you see him taking rushes with Kadri and Mangiapane. Like, is that not his? Like, if you're Matthew Phillips right now, and you see that you're going to take line rushes with Mangiapane and Kadri, I know you take it with a grain of salt because those guys are reported not going to be playing in Seattle tomorrow night when they play on Tuesday. So you take it with a grain of salt, but that's still a pretty big, like, that's pretty,
significant.
That's the word I'm looking for. Thank you for that. But yeah, I mean, of anybody in camp, I really, really, really desperately want to see Matty Phillips kind of break out and earn a spot this year.
Well, and I think he makes your bottom 6 better than what you could have,
sure.
Like, without a doubt.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think it'd be really interesting to see a 4th line of like Ruzicka, Pelletier, Phillips, or something like that instead of a Rooney and a Lucic and a Lewis. Like, I mean, I understand they're great veterans and they bring a lot to the table. Like, I get that. But at the same time, like, what happens if you had 4 scoring lines and 4 lines that could push the pace and like really take it to opponents? You need more speed. 100%, Noah. Absolutely. We've seen that.
Bottom 6.
We've seen that against Edmonton and Colorado the last couple playoff series. This team needs to get faster. So yeah, I've always wondered why don't they ever like give those guys a shot? Why do we always keep going back to these older veteran players?
And quite frankly, Rooney was not good last night.
No, he wasn't.
No. Like, I don't know what we expected, but like, he was a day 1 free agency signing, and he does not look good so far.
No.
And Yusuf Alamaki kind of
or Kevin Rooney.
Yeah, I know, the prodigal son coming over to Calgary, and he's supposed to solve everybody's problem. Quickly, we'll touch on the Stone OT winner, which I didn't actually see. I was flipping between some other things and doing some stuff there, but take us through that one, Robert.
It was a 4-on-3 power play in overtime, and they had like kind of a triangle at the top of the offensive zone. It was Pelletier, Phillips, and Stone, and you just knew that Stone was going to get that one-timer. Like, of course that was going to happen. So Pelletier and Matthew Phillips were passing back and forth, and then Phillips cut in, made this unbelievable cross ice pass to Stone, fed him for the one-timer. It was a beautiful goal. It was fantastic, and they beat a good Canucks team. Like, they had Pettersson, Kuzmenko, Horvat, and Vasily Podkolzin. Those some pretty good NHL players were in the lineup, and they played really well. So yeah, give those guys a lot of credit.